conversation. And like even Meredith Grey was on, I called her Meredith Grey. Ellen Pompeo was on Call Her Daddy and she
I
talked about the
saw.
money stuff. And I was like, that kind of takes all that out of it. Because let's be honest, like White Lotus does a good job of everyone kind of does the job. Everyone gets like a certain amount of tape like on every episode. So yeah, I was like, I kind of liked that. I liked that.
Maria Shriver was really funny. She did a mock book post because she's on a book tour. This was like a few weeks ago for the finale, and she did a like her book is called I Am Maria, and she did a I Am Patrick's Mother, and she's like, for everyone asking on my book tour, I have no idea if at Patrick Schwarzenegger as Saxton dies in the finale of At White Lotus. Please stop asking me. I promise you, even though I am his mother, I do not know. Blah blah. I mean, she's
That's
happy,
funny.
right?
I
It
like
is
that she's
funny.
leaning into it. I mean, thank God he got the Kennedy looks and not the Schwarzenegger looks because that's all I'm gonna say
Look,
about
it's a huge breakout part, even for like Parker Posey, who is, I mean, I've loved Parker Posey. I mean, I
it.
grew up in New York City. Like, it's like she was everything.
I love her.
But
And
even
she's
this
been
is a
in so
great
much.
part for her.
She's been in so much. I think she's gonna get a Golden Globe nomination. That's my prediction.
Wow, she should. I mean, I love Parker.
Just the way, but Park, what did she say? No, Piper, no, but
Did
no.
you ever watch Party Girl? Everyone needs to watch Party Girl.
So
She's so
good.
good.
Oh my God. All of her movies are so good. And it gives her a little redemption because she was caught up in the Blake Lively of it all. Because remember, she was the one in the video.
Uh-huh.
Reporter, everyone's like, who's Parker Posey? I'm like, you don't know who she is? She's
We're
way more
over that
famous than Blake
now.
Lively, in my opinion.
We're over that now. Anything else you want to leave us with as we wrap up?
What do I want to leave us with? I am really enjoying Atlanta because when we talked about it a couple weeks ago, I was not on your side. I was like, what is he talking about? But I really agree with you now. So
I like it. It's just, I don't know. There's something about it which it is working for me. It to me, this is a whole nother conversation we'll have next time. To me, it's the blueprint for Jersey. I think this is like it's clear. We can do a whole show on that about who we think is, but I see it. I see Jersey. I see old and new. It works. I can't believe it's working.
it's
That's
working.
why I think Cynthia is needed because it's like she's really not adding anything, but who else would be in this role? It's just perfect for her.
It's like a glue. It's a little bit of a glue. I agree.
Yeah.
And then one last thing before we go, because I just
Yeah.
remembered that I just watched it. But seeing Denise and her whatever the show is called,
Oh, Charlie Sheen.
Harley was, oh my God.
Ah,
When Denise looks at the camera and says his next surgery is good and makes a face, I mean, that's like chef's kiss. And the show is done. Right? It's already the finale. I'm like, this is all we needed. This little taste. I loved it.
when she's like, well, first of all, there's not one person that has told me in a DM or a comment on YouTube or wherever. Every single person has told me I absolutely love Denise's show.
She's
Absolutely,
wonderful.
100%.
She's wonderful. She works on her own. When she came
It's so funny.
into the Beverly Hills, it didn't work. It was like that was not Denise's world. But when she's in her own world, it's
She's self-deprecating. She's like, Charlie and I had, we had a great marriage and we had a horrible divorce, but which lasted like 1,000 years. But and like when the daughter, she's like, or whatever, where she was like, oh, this is going to be a great like lunch with dad or dinner with dad. She's like, or I might need extreme therapy afterwards. Like it just works. I see, it's like someone came in, the same production companies, and they probably said, like, look, Denise doesn't make the show, but they look at Aaron and they look at like Lola and they're like, this is an actual show. There's enough characters here. It's really not every family works on TV, as we've seen.
100%
It just works. It's just, I mean, and you're
good. And
getting
I was
Charlie
really
Sheen in your first. And when Charlie's like, well, I don't really, there's no last name needed because they all grew up together. He's like, yeah, I saw like you fought with Lisa on TV. We're like, who? Lisa Rinna. They show the scene. And then Charlie was like, well, I don't really understand it because I didn't watch the show. He's like, I was on your side, of course, because, it's you. And she's like, well, thanks. Like this is like Denise's like big downfall of a 20-year-old friendship. And Charlie's like, well, I mean, it's you. So I guess I should have been on your side. I'm on your side, right? And she's like, well, yeah, that you should be. I'm the mother of your fucking children.
should be. And like I like their relationship. And it was like she like you could tell it kind of reminded me of like Khloe Kardashian and Lamar Odom, where it's like he really like kind of fell apart and she really picked up a lot of the pieces and he sees that and
Yeah.
he acknowledges that. And I love when he was like, yeah, like none of Lola was like, none of the people I worked with knew you were Charlie Sheen. They're taking pictures with, they're like, that's your dad. And then I love when he was like, yeah, she's like, you're a superstar. And then he was like, but Denise is also, she's like, I have two parents. That's
Yeah, that is that is funny. No, it's really funny. And like, I mean, also I think for Charlie, like you never know how your exes, you never know how we're gonna age. And then like to have been married to Denise and be like, oh, look how she turned out. I mean, like Denise Richards has aged. So she's gorgeous.
looks so good.
Gorgeous.
So
So I just think that's really
it's a
funny
good
to me.
show. And I just love that it's not like 20 episodes.
There'll be a second season,
Oh, for
definitely.
sure. For sure. And you know what the trick is, David? I'll say this quickly, but is like that they picked good secondary characters. It's not just about Denise. It's like we
I
have the
know.
kids, we have like Brooke coming in, we have Charlie, we have Erika Jayne, we have Camille, we have, and then Garcelle's gonna be on the next episode. Like,
And this is only season one. Like once I'm telling you, I see it. It has to blow up. Well, it has blown up, but maybe not season two, but at least I feel Lisa Rinna will be on this show. Denise did an interview recently where she said the one thing she regrets, she said, I'm still not over Rinna. We were friends for 20 years. She's like, making up with Erika on a podcast or on TV is different. I've only known her since Beverly Hills. She's like, I don't think making up with Lisa on a TV is how it's going to work. Like, it's a real thing. Like, it's a real, I don't know how Rinna feels, but for Denise, she's like, it was a real 20-year friendship. And like, it's not a TV or podcast moment. Like, maybe once they make up, Rinna will come on because we know we'll stage it. It's a little bit staged, the show, but like, she's hurt. Rinna hurt Denise.
it was, I mean, when I rewatched the clip with her when Rinna was kind of antagonizing her in her house and laughing and like, oh, you got caught. Like, it was
Well, that's the thing. It's like this was happening. The whole thing was already in motion. Brandy talked to Kyle about it. Like it was out there that Denise slept with Brandy. You didn't have to pour gasoline on the fire. You could have just sat back and watched it happen.
right. Well,
You
she
didn't
outed
have
her.
to.
She outed her. And she was married. I think
Right.
that was the part. It's not
That
so much
was the part.
sexuality. It's like she's married. Like with Kyle, it's different because it's like
Yes.
separated.
She's like, forget woman, man. You're saying I cheated on my husband. That's a whole different thing of whether it was a man or a woman. I just don't know why Rinna couldn't have been like, I sit this one out. Like, I will participate. I will film the scenes. I will speak on this, but I am not like, she really led the charge.
She did. And
That's the problem.
she took her down.
All for a fucking paycheck. There's no other way to look at this. No other way. You didn't need to do that to your 20-year friend.
Did it. And Denise is like she's kind of like a little bit of like a bunny rabbit. You didn't need to like assassinate her like that. It's just unnecessary.
And I mean, I know it's oxymoron because people do think that she slept with Brandy and she's not being honest about it. But
She did.
if you take that out of it, she is honest. Like Denise doesn't really play the game.
Doesn't. She
She's
doesn't.
like above it.
I think she got caught up in something. I don't know if she slept with her,
Yeah.
but I think she got caught up in something and she just didn't want Aaron to kind of feel hurt.
Yeah.
So understand.
Anyway,
Mhm.
where can everyone find you? You'll be back next week.
Absolutely. Amir Yas official and then the Vault podcast